Hello, testing. Is the audio good at the moment? Yep. So yep. Hey, I'm on the edge of my seat here, back again with a brand new video, and today this is the 6th part of my God of War 1 walkthrough. This may or may not be the final part, because, well, this will be a 2-hour stream, because, well, in about 2 hours I'm gonna have to head out to class, so there's no pushing it beyond that. And like some of these final sections can be pretty tough, so even if this game only has 2 hours left in it, I don't even know if I'd be able to beat it, because I'm sure one section will just kind of drag everything out. But I'm pretty certain we will get to fight the second boss fight of this game. There are only 3 of them, and to be fair, there being only 3 boss fights kind of fits this game, because God of War, that's 3 words, so you know, might as well only have 3 boss fights. You know, it just fits, it just works. So yeah, let's just get into it. Here I have a save for the Hydra, which I've already no damaged. Here is my potential save for the second boss fight, just to return to that. Though we're not really even there yet, we still have some more challenges to go through, and here's the save I'm using to go through the game. So yeah, like, it is a little weird. Actually, I forgot what I was gonna call a little weird. Oh yeah, no, I remember now. So PS2 games, to like exit out of things, they tell you to press triangle. You know, like you select things with like the X button, and then you exit out of them with triangle. That was always strange. Like, it was just a thing that PS2 did. Like, I'm too used to like modern sensibilities to press triangle to go back to things. Like the first 2 Yakuza games also did this. Ooh, that was scary. That's like a very scary visual thing. Okay, let's jump. Well, clearly I did not jump far enough. Now that I did. And now we got the balls of fire. Oh, tricky game. That is a tricky game. Alright, here we go. We can open this door. Alright, so here's a hidey hole which we can hide in, but not much beyond that. Let's see. I thought there would be something secret there to like get. Okay, not enough time to open that door, but maybe. And I've died. Alright, so I've learned that the door on the left doesn't have anything. The door on the right maybe has something, but probably won't. So, we continue forward. I like just did a double jump out of nowhere there. I don't know why. Ooh. I don't even know if the tackle's really the most useful move to do. It's just fun to do. Like, ooh, and see, that did not work in my favor this time. Alright, open. Okay, so this room also has nothing in it. So let's just move on. Let's move on. Now this room, what does this room have inside? Okay, 2 balls and... Okay, so door on the left, not good. Door on the right, also not good. The second door on the left. Let's check that one out. I did like a triple jump there. I don't know why, but let's keep going. Oh. It's just kind of hard to read the timings of these balls. Okay, at least they gave me enough iframes to avoid that, and yep, this room also has nothing, so... What about that room? See, this is the way they make their game longer. They force you to, like, go through multiple rooms just to get a certain secret, and it's just like... That old school design. You gotta get the... You gotta make the price to buy the game worth it somehow, and if the game's too short, just make it hard. Because I mean, the design philosophy these days are, you know, in order to make the game worth buying, make it 40 hours. Just put in a bunch of content, even if it's repeating itself. You know, because I mean, it's better to have the game be long as hell than for it to all be new. Okay, this is hard. This second door, and like that tackle move doesn't even help that much, because it's like I'm gonna get hit. Ugh. I mean, like, hitboxes is the correct term, but like I feel weird talking about hitboxes when talking about the balls, because these are hit balls. Like, these balls hit you. But like the correct term is hitboxes. That's kind of like the academic term, let's call it. I mean, they probably were like coded as boxes, so you know they got like some angular damage. See, like I'm running way too much towards that ball. Okay. There has got to be a better way to approach that. Oh, spears. Yeah, that's a good one, because from my limited knowledge of coding, there are spears in game development. I don't know if they use spears for these balls, but spears do exist. Like, I don't know, in Super Mario 64, this is like a fun fact which may not even be true, because I'm not 100% sure if it's true or not. Like, they couldn't fully render the world of Super Mario 64, so they just made it one giant spear that you're inside of. So, like, whenever you look, like, at the sky, there's like a spear that's like constantly rotating around, which pretends to be the entire world, but the entire world isn't fully loaded in. It's just that from the perspective of the camera, you can only see the spear which the game has like loaded in. Something along those lines. And it's like pretty impressive piece of coding. You know, it's like coding isn't just making the game. You gotta come up with solutions around your limitations. Even now, to this day. With all technology we have, we still have to deal with limitations. Come on. That didn't work out. There is actually something here. A health chest. Like, hey, I mean, it's nice that I have a health chest because I did take damage, so this helps me recover, but it's kind of redundant because you can just avoid this room and not take damage. That'll do. That'll do. Okay. Now, is this the third or second door on the left? I think it's like the third. Okay, so here we go. Don't get it yet. This is our best chance to get it. Let's do it. And oh, this is leading somewhere. Is this like the main objective? Or just some extra stuff? This does seem a bit like a main objective sort of area to visit. And, ooh, these guys seem are kind of like edgy minotaurs. You know, they got like more spikes on them. They're like blue. And this combo, I should use it more often because it does seem pretty useful. Oh. And these guys can do like a weird tackle. And oh, thank you for the magic. Just, I really hope. And oh, what is that? Oh wait, these guys can actually do like a charge move, or did they just steal my magic? Yeah, these are like new animations. I have not seen these animations before. Ow. Okay, so I can like parry that, even though it's not really the best parry in this game. And these guys take a ton of health, oh my goodness. Like, they don't take health for me, they just have a bunch of health. Like, how many attacks have I done on them and they're still, you know, not dead? And okay, I am wasting a ton of my own health. Playing kind of risky here. Like, come on, just show me the circle prompt, you know? What's the point in holding out like on me like this? Oh, this is getting dicey. Maybe I'll just double dip with magic and just spam them with lightning. It's kind of a bit of a panic button here. And okay, now they're showing me the circle thing. And there's another one. Okay. Let's just take care of these guys. Why was it banned? Because I had this image with my friends Karsten Youngquist and my man Saul. And like there was this one person who I replied to, and I showed them like an image of my friends like Karsten Youngquist and Saul, and I said this is KYNS because they like having your names abbreviated, and for some reason Twitter thought I was telling someone to kill themselves, and they banned me for that. You know, they have like a zero tolerance thing on that, even when they're in the wrong themselves. And it's just, you know, once Twitter makes up its mind, there's no changing it. And you know what? With a system like that, why would you even want to be there? So, right, third door on the left. And thankfully, the game actually spawns me at that door. So I'm assuming this is actually the main objective. So I'm assuming the other doors are either extra goodies or just pointless endeavors. Okay, so let's just play this a bit more careful. Now that we're a bit more familiar with the capabilities of these blue minotaurs. Yeah, like, I mean, God of War 1, I guess like when it comes to the minotaurs, they really like them. You know, they couldn't exactly make new enemies for everyone, so instead of doing that, they kind of made variants of all the enemies, and God of War 1's just got a bunch of variants of the minotaurs, and you know, some of these guys are pretty cool. Like these blue, like this blue shade of Minotaur, I think it's pretty dope. I mean, like God of War 3, and I'm assuming future God of Wars kind of stuck to a more unified Minotaur. You know, like, I mean, if you have one Minotaur, why make 4 or 5 different variants of it when you can just make a new enemy? And it's like there is a, you know, that is true, but it's like these guys are cool. You know, they're real edgy. They're blue, white. They got the extremely overcompensated axe. Like this axe just is a bit of overkill, maybe, but it's cool. Okay, this attack seemed to hit a lot. I don't know how much damage it actually does, but it does hit them a lot, and like, that's gotta count for something. But also juggling the enemies counts for something as well. And, oh. Wait, he died? Oh, because I shoved him off the cliff. So yeah, they have a ton of health, but you can shove them off the cliff and they don't climb back up. So let's just do that. And okay, these fire archers are actually dealing damage, which is absurd. Like, stop doing that. You're supposed to like be knockoff enemies. Just die in one hit already. Thank you. And, oh! I'm actually about to die. Wow. So if I die in this section, at least I'll have like an approach, a sort of strategy to follow with the other one. So like instead of like trying to deplete their health, I can juggle them off the cliff. And I could have sworn I blocked that, but I guess not. Okay, so I have an approach to follow. It may not be the easiest approach, but we need to guide these minotaurs to the edge, and then kind of get on the other side of them and start juggling without them doing that. And oh, he hit him. He hit his own friend. Wow. However, he kind of made up for it by stopping his friend from falling off the cliff for a bit. Okay, they're getting a lot more aggressive now that I'm like actively trying to knock them off a cliff. And I just took that guy across the entire room where I didn't want him to be. Okay, this is not as easy as I thought it'd be. I kind of got lucky the other time. Oh, and there we go. We knocked that guy off. And now this guy, let's just hope he doesn't... Nah, he's doing it. And now we have the archers, which kind of killed me the other time. They definitely killed me, but I forgot if it's actually them who killed me or if it was someone else there. Oh, come on. Yeah, this attack is way more useful than I gave it credit for. Come on. Oh. Okay, let's try this again. I don't have a clear method of victory, because you kind of have to get lucky with it and hope they don't block your attacks all willy-nilly. Oh, hey. And you also have to stop doing that. See, now they're in their blocking phase and attacking. He's like one attacks and then the other attacks. This is getting annoying. Like, I need you juggled, the both of you. But these both enemies don't like being juggled at the same time. Because then the other one will like block or do an attack. And okay, at least that one's gone. This one got kind of juggled. So let's hope these archers don't get too aggressive again and like just instantly kill me. I'd rather that didn't happen. Because these enemies are a good source of red orbs, so it's nice that they keep respawning. And hey, stop doing that. Whoa. And yes, I am indeed a gamer, and I do hope that the community in the chat here is also gamers. Okay, here we go. He floated, but not exactly the way I wanted it. And I accidentally did. Okay, so one thing with God of War combat is that, you know, sometimes when you block, you can do new moves. And sometimes I want to do a block and then attack, but sometimes I do the block attack, which I don't want to do because it's not the attack I want to do at that exact moment. Oh, well, you know what? Whatever. At least I was able to chip away at this dude's health enough that I'm able to do this attack. And I do need some health back, so might as well just take it here. And another one will spawn. Maybe this one we can throw off a cliff. And oh, immediately attacks. But at least it is one-on-one, so it does. And ooh, okay, I can get lucky like this. And he instantly recovered. Like, I had him in a constant juggle, but for some reason he instantly recovered when he was right near the edge. That was not fair. Like, I played this fair and square, you know, juggling you, and for some reason you just stopped being juggled like that. Only the light enemies are supposed to do that. Why are the heavy enemies also doing that? Get out of here. Okay, oh, and sometimes if you spam triangle too much, the game will think that you're trying to do a launcher attack instead of this big heavy attack, which I need. And okay, I have the Rage of the Gods now, which to be fair, I don't need to use right now. I need to save that for the really light enemies. And, oh, well, you know, whatever. This will do. And yeah, this is definitely a main story thing, because, well, those sort of doors don't appear if this isn't part of the main story. So let's just get some magic and hope that up ahead I'll get some health, because I do need some magic. But what's up here? Because I mean, to be fair, this was open before then, and that looks disgusting. Okay, I don't want to even do that, so I'm gonna check what's in the other door. Alright, so in this... Let's get the other guy. Let's get the other guy, please. It'd be cool if that attack insta-kills those other enemies, and it looks like it kind of did, and... okay, this guy stayed alive. But yeah, that attack deals a ton of damage, which I wasn't expecting, and... okay, there we go. Nice. Am I going to get the new God of War game? I'm going to get the reboot one from 2018 first, and I'm going to play through that. Now, will I do a walkthrough of that game? I'm not sure, because that game is long as hell. I mean, what's fun about doing a walkthrough of like this first God of War is that it's a decently short game. I mean, yeah, I am going to spend more than 10 hours throughout this walkthrough just because I've had to repeat certain sections over and over and over again because they're pretty hard, but that new God of War is like an 18, 20-hour game just normally, and it also has a bunch of side content, so, you know, you could spend more time on that game if you're doing a bunch of side content. It's just like, that would be a huge channel commitment, and maybe I'll do it just to, you know, show off my process and all that, because I would probably try to no damage the boss fights in that game on New Game Plus, though I wouldn't try to get too overpowered. So yeah, like, I just don't see any reason to get the Ragnarok game if I don't play the one before it. Back off. Come on. And these guys are fast. See, like, this attack has more reach than my grab. I hate that. Because I don't know, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to, like, see just how far I can go. And I don't know, just like... yeah. Alright, so it seems like these enemies follow the school of don't get too close to me. For, like, the ones behind me. Like, I shouldn't focus on them. I should actually just power on through the front and just kind of go from that, because if I try to focus on the enemies behind me, the ones in front of me are going to overtake me, and so on and so forth. And battle arena, okay. And okay, I don't know what it is. I think this camera angle is kind of making it look like this, but like, I swear, like, my Blades of Chaos just have a much longer reach than I remember, because like, this just looks massive, the amount of reach I have here. Okay, so I could always do that kind of like, you know, rip apart move. It's just that I was so busy doing the circle one that I never did the rip apart move. And okay, I have a magic chest here, and okay, I keep trying to do those grab moves, but then like an enemy interrupts me. Like, stop doing that. Like, I want to just spam a bunch of magic and then get that magic chest. But what I'm worried about is that, like, once I kill these enemies, a really tough group of enemies will show up and then just kind of make the whole spamming magic thing useless. So I'm just gonna wait for that really tough group of enemies to show up, and then I'll spam magic. Yeah, look at these, like these guys, and no, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Cannot stand those people. Yeah, no. Honestly, should I even use magic to defeat the Minotaurs? Because the Minotaurs aren't so hard. They're just kind of tedious because they have so much health. And that one's starting to charge up, and ooh, we have some charge. We have these guys. Now, how much damage does that throw deal to the big enemies? Because it deals a ton of damage to, you know, the little enemies, but how much damage does this deal to the Minotaurs? Does it actually help defeat them quicker? I guess like a speedrunner probably knows the answer to that, but I am no God of War speedrunner, no. So if you don't perfectly parry it, it's like a 2-hit attack, so... ow. Ow. You know what? Since we're here, we might as well. And that doesn't even get them close, too. Oh, it did get them close, though, so... let's get some health back. That is a good chunk of health back, so very nice. Because, like, before I play the reboot game, I do kind of want to go through God of War 2, which, from what I remember, is about the same length as the first game, or a bit longer. I'm not 100% sure. I hope it's not, like, too much longer. Like, all I remember about God of War 2 is that it definitely has more boss fights, and I'd say they're of a more consistent quality just because there's more of them. Actually, I'm not even sure if that's true. It's just that the boss fights tend to test your skill more than God of War 1, because, like, the first two boss fights in this game, honestly, just kind of still feel like tutorials in a sense. But they're fun, you know, it's just that they're, you know, big enemy, defeat them, so on and so forth, yada yada yada, like, not exactly my favorite style of boss. But in terms of those style of bosses, like the ones in God of War 1 are pretty good. Like, they're alright. They're better than alright, you know, they're better than, like, maybe say the big boss fights in Ben 10 Defender of Earth, which, you know, I do kind of want to play that game and no damage the boss fights in it, because it is a bit of a childhood classic for me, which I beat on the PSP. For this game, I am playing the HD collection from the PS3. As for Ben 10 Defender of Earth, I will not play the Wii version, because the way you do combat in that one is by shaking the Wii remote, and that's just going to be aggravating. And I don't exactly want to play the PS2 or Xbox, the PS2 version of it either, because, like, that one runs worse. Like, the game did release on Xbox 360, and I'm assuming PS3, and, like, if those versions of the game exist, and I'm assuming those versions run at 60 FPS, and, you know, I could play those using the actual combos and not shaking the stupid Wii remote. So, yeah, because I did play that a ton on my PSP and PSP Go, and oh, look, a save point. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I have spoiled myself quite a bit on Ragnarok. I've already seen the ending. It just keeps popping up on YouTube, and it's just like, from what I've seen, yeah. Ragnarok looks dope. And Ragnarok actually has something which, if I ever do get to it, I'll talk about it. It has something I wouldn't expect it to have, but it does have it. But before I play Ragnarok, I gotta play the reboot game. I mean, I gotta play the one before it, because it's just like, that's a straight continuation of the one from 2018, and, like, just playing the 2018 one will get me more in the mindset of whatever's going on in Ragnarok, so. Because, I mean, that is a new style of combat, you know, you kind of have to, like, get used to that, the new camera, and just the new sort of game flow, game pacing, you know, minute-to-minute gameplay, so on and so forth. And I remember this part being a pain in the ass. And it certainly looks like a pain in the ass, so. But yeah, like, I remember there's, like, Ben 10 Defender of Earth, then there's, like, the second one, Ben 10 Alien Force, and, like, those two games are very similar. It's just that the second one is about the new Ben and all that, and, like, that's, you know, that's cool. And what's going on here? Is it just like a resting post? Is there, like, any treasure or whatnot? And then there's, like, so I beat those two Ben 10 games on the PSP Go. And then after those games comes, like, a weird one, like Ben 10 versus Gilgax, which changes up the gameplay style, and it ran like complete ass on the PSP Go. And I didn't really beat that one. I got to, like, the second and third level, and that was that. And then there was a fourth one, which I dropped $40 on, and I only played an hour of, and I regret that purchase. And that one also ran like ass, because it was, like, next gen or whatever. And I'm assuming it followed a style similar to, like, that third Ben 10 game I played. It was like Vilgax Attacks. That's like the name of the third one. And it just ran really badly on the PSP Go. And ooh, chest. But yeah, those first two Ben 10 games, I mean, if it's possible to no damage the boss fights, I think it would be fun to do that, even though most of the boss fights in that game are just big man, and he attacks very slow, and he has telegraphs, which isn't really the best style of boss fight, but it is the boss fight which is in those. The worst is yet to come. Oh dear. Oh, come on, dude. No! So in one of my previous God of War like parts, walkthrough, so on and so forth, I was talking about Halloween candy, and I'm just gonna say Kit Kat has remained very strong because I really like their mint and dark chocolate combination. I just have to mention that. I really like their mint and dark chocolate combination. It speaks to me very much. And oh, what's over here? It's a chest. And I still have to get this chest, so let's get it. So I have to balance, but also have to do some platforming, and also have to time my movements so for when the blade isn't coming to kill me. And the fixed camera doesn't really help with this, because it's like, I don't even know when it's a good time, really. Because it's like, when is it a good time to, I guess now is a good time. I hope so. Oh, that was a good jump. Alright, that was a good jump. And like, I'm kind of risking it because I want to get this big red orb chest, but it's like, okay, so I could probably wait for it and then just kind of go at that point. Yeah, no, mint and chocolate is a good combination. I'm a big fan of mint. I am in the mint camp. I like the mint and chocolate ice cream, cookies, and ah! Though I am like I don't know what to call what I am, but when it comes to mint ice cream, there's like the mint ice cream which makes itself kind of artificially green, and then there's like, I don't even know if it's artificially green, but I'm just know that the Haagen-Dazs one, that mint ice cream is not green. They're like all white. And like Haagen-Dazs, I'm assuming like is the high class sort of ice cream of sorts, you know, like they're all fancy with it. So if their mint isn't green, I'm assuming it's because they're trying to keep it more natural. So, you know, you go to Cold Stone and that ice cream is like a radioactive green, and I really like the Cold Stone one still, but I'm just saying like, that's not a natural color of sorts for mint. I really like both of those like mint ice creams. I really like Haagen-Dazs, I really like Cold Stone, but yeah. I don't know where I was going with that, but it's definitely a thing, and it goes. Okay. Good jump, good jump, good jump, good jump. Good jump. And I stay cool like the stone which they use at Cold Stone to make it when they're flopping that ice cream around on the piece of cold stone at that place. So I'm just remembering that one somewhat viral video of the guy, like some guy making like a Nutella and vanilla frap ice cream thing in some mall, and he's just like, guys, ice cream makes you sexy, and he's like doing like hip rotations while making the ice cream or whatever. It was so cringe. Like, ice cream makes you sexy, guys. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, in the mall. Like, you know, it seemed like he had some proficient skill in like flipping the ice cream and Nutella around. You know, he knew how to do his job. But like, all this extra nonsense was just completely unnecessary. But like, you know, that video is probably kind of old. That video is probably like 4 or 5 years old, maybe 3 years. Alright, so here you have to do a jump. You have to do a jump. There's no avoiding it. And, no! I don't know how I avoided that, but I did. I want to go to the left here, so I'm gonna go to the left. Maybe one of y'all remember that video because it is very cringe. I would not be surprised if it's in like if it's like in some cringe compilations or whatnot, because like it's just so ugh. I mean, yes, I have. I don't know, this is kind of a mic I've been using since the new year. This mic is actually a Christmas gift from my mom. So it served me very well. But yeah, for those who have seen that video, I'm sorry that I reminded you of that video. It is a very bad video. And here is probably where I'm going to be spending the next 30 minutes trying to get through this section. Just some good old platforming. All I can say about this section is that at least we're not dealing with Devil May Cry platforming physics. Then this would be complete hell on earth. At least like the platforming physics in God of War are, you know, they're decent. You know, they have like a decent bit of momentum. You know, you can like control it in midair. You know what's gonna happen when you jump. It's not so stilted like in Devil May Cry 1. Because like the sort of jumping you do in Devil May Cry 1 and Devil May Cry 3, it works really well for combat, but absolutely not at all for actual platforming. Like it's just complete hell to actually platform anything in Devil May Cry 1 and Devil May Cry 3. I don't know if they really fixed that sort of jumping in 4, because like I don't exactly want them to change the jumping just for the combat, because it does work well for the combat. It's just that whenever you have to platform, it's just terrible. And okay, we're doing somewhat well. What's over there? Do you have to jump on that platform? You have to jump on that platform. And is there anything to get here? Yes, there is. Okay, so this section is getting a little tricky here. God of War 2 was much improved on 1. I mean, I've beaten the first 3 games, and I would have to agree with you there. I will say the 2 weirdest comments I've gotten on YouTube is you sound mixed race, and I forgot the second one, but like that one has stuck with me for a while, because like how the fuck can you hear that? I mean, like, I had a different mic back then, but how the fuck can you hear if someone's mixed race or not? What fucking assumptions are you bringing to the table to make any sort of judgment on that? That was such a fucking weird comment. And I do actually remember what video that comment comes from. It's from the Yakuza 2 X-Hard All Long Battles video. So if you want to go witness that comment or reply to it, you know, feel free. But it's like just a strange period in my comment history. And there we go, we got the secret chest. Now, if I fall at this section, I'm going to be very upset. And I shouldn't be able to fall, because I actually remember that when I first played this game, I had a huge difficulty traversing any sort of these beams. But like now, this actually feels a little easier than I remember. And but you know, it still has its challenges, especially when they force you to like actually platform and whatnot. But from what I'm playing right now, this is not so bad. This feels like decently. No! I don't know, I am pretty used to being called Yakuza Man. I kind of built my image on that, and most of my channel is like Yakuza videos. So when it comes right down to it, like I'm Yakuza Man, Edge of the Seat Man. I mean, I tried to do some Metal Gear. I've done a lot of Metal Gear, but I don't think I'm ever going to be a Metal Gear Man. You know, like when it comes right down to it, it's the Yakuza Man. And okay, is the game going to count if I got the chest or not? Also, I just got to shout out, this game actually gave me a checkpoint during this platforming thing. Very, very thankful for that. You don't actually have to repeat the entire platforming thing if you die at that later point, so very nice. Though the game did not remember me opening this chest, so still have to go back and do that, but it's not the worst thing in the world. So yeah, very nice stuff. That there is actually like a checkpoint between all this difficulty. Whoa, up. Alright, I had issues with this. That was an incredibly quick ladder animation. He just snapped right onto the ladder. No wonder I messed up. I mean, I am trying to justify why I messed up, and thankfully the mess up didn't mess up things so bad. Scratching the back. I am not going to say the line. Not today. This isn't even a Yakuza game, so why would I say it? I will say it whenever I play Yakuza. And the next Yakuza doesn't come out for a while, so you'll have to wait for the new year. As for fighting games, it would be cool to get into fighting games, but it's just that I'm not very good at them. Like, it's kind of hard learning all those different like directional combos and just learning the rhythms of certain games, and it's just like, I just don't know. And oh, here we go. Uh-oh. Okay, I hope the game gives me a save point before this point, just so that I can actually like fight the boss fight. Oh, they give me some health, which is very nice. Oh, come on, save point so that I can have a nice save point before the boss fight. It's loading. The Rings of Pandora. Oh, goodness gracious. Anything here? Oh, there's a save point here, actually. Wow. Very nice. Alright, so here is my save for the second boss fight. So when I return to this to actually no damage it, this is going to be the place. So it's not too far away. It's very nice. Now you may be on the edge of your edge, but I am actually on the edge of my seat. I am sitting in the seat. I have a pillow with me, and I have my mic on top of the pillow just to... It helps with balancing the mic out and just not putting so much weight on the legs. And, huh? What do I do here? I'm pressing the lift door button and it's doing nothing. I'm hitting the door and it's not breaking, so... What's going on here? Am I actually supposed to go back, not go through that door? It's just that like it loaded a bunch of stuff when I entered this place, so I thought that was the way to go, but I guess not. Or maybe I actually climbed this. Yeah, climb this. But I just went down here, so I don't think this is the right way to go. I mean, I just opened this, but it's like opening that just opened the door. Alex, feel free to say whatever you want about this boss. I don't know, I'm assuming this boss has a lot to talk about. So yeah, let's just go back to the save point. I'm assuming the game just wants us to do something over here. Like, when it comes to fighting games, if they actually add someone like Kiryu to it, I think I would actually try to no damage it, or just get into it just because of that. So the door is going crazy, and like I think now the thing I have to shoot will actually shoot something. You see, like the Rage of the Gods mechanic, like it's cool. I actually wonder if it has any use in this boss fight, because I have it fully filled up, so I could just unleash it at some point, but is there really a point to unleashing it? And also, since I'm trying to like no damage this fight, and oh, the same issue we had before is still an issue now. The thing is too low for like the ballistic to shoot. Or am I just supposed to hold this for longer and I didn't know? Nope, that's not it either. Okay, something is wrong here. Am I supposed to like open the door here? Is there something to be manipulated? Does this have something to do with it? Probably not. Am I supposed to go to this door and like unleash the beast? Oh wow, that's actually what I'm supposed to do. The game just wanted me to check out the door that kept opening up and down. This is the second boss fight of the game, and now I'm going to learn just what's his deal and see if what's a good way to approach a no damage. And well, I just took damage. Can you block everything this boss fight does? I don't know. Oh, that dealt quite a bit of damage. Okay, that still dealt quite a bit. And my mic is tweaking at the moment, so... Okay, my mic was kind of tweaking and falling off, so... Dun, dun, dun. Alright, so if I keep my attacks like this, am I safe? Not exactly, because he can kind of launch me back to the ground. Okay, what about this? Ooh, still not good. Would God of War be better if it had the Tiger Drop? Well, that's kind of what the parry is in 2 and 3, except, you know, it's not as powerful as the Tiger Drop because the Tiger Drop is incredibly OP, but when it comes to parries, you do have a parry system. I mean, in this game, it's pretty weak, but in 2 and 3, they made it better. And, I mean, one advantage which the parry system has in 2 and 3 is that you can parry projectiles. You can, like... It's like if the Tiger Drop could become a projectile. Like, I mean, you can Tiger Drop projectiles, but the actual Tiger Drop itself is not a projectile. It's still a melee attack. Oh, my stream bitrate is actually lower than the recommended amount. Usually, the issue I have with streams is that my bitrate is higher. You know, this head slam is going crazy. So now I'm going to do something experimental, let's call it, and activate Rage of the Gods. So, like, you still take damage. Okay, so Rage of the Gods deals a ton more damage, which maybe could help with speedrunning things, but... I could have sworn I dealt more damage when I wasn't using the Rage of the Gods. Like, the health bar was breaking apart when I wasn't using Rage of the Gods. And to be fair, I was also... Or I guess not. Maybe I was just... Ooh. Oh, wait, hold on. We gotta do something here. Yeah, this QTE sucks because it's all rotations. It's like all the worst QTE. So what do I do now? Oh yeah, he's stunned, so I have to like go up here and do the thing. Ooh! Oh, he comes up to us. Ouchie. Oh, is that enough to knock him back down to size? And oh, he comes back. Ow. Oh wait, it gave me half of the rage bar back for just QTE? Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay, so when he launches me back down to the ground, did that deal damage? I don't know. Okay, now. Oh wow, I'm actually like, I got him in a bit of a loop. Wow. Okay, so there's definitely a very useful reason to use the Rage of the Gods. And if it heals up a bunch during whatever this is, then I'll probably be able to use it again. Yeah, no, that insta-kill was very strange. It's just like I got on the ground and suddenly, like, boom, the floor is lava, you're dead. Okay, so I guess for the rest of this boss fight, he's just going to show up here at the platform. Ow. 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 Alright, so at the beginning, he's kind of invulnerable for a few seconds just to kind of taunt us. Oh, you could just dodge his attacks. And nope, I had to wait. And now we enter Rage of the Gods. What are you doing? Yeah, like, I mean, if you just land that big heavy attack, he doesn't do his attack because he just gets stunned for a bit, and very nice. So we kind of have a strategy for the first phase. I just hope when I reload my save, I still have the max Rage of the Gods, like I should have the max Rage of the Gods. Now, does doing this QT heal your health bar? And I messed up the QT. Ow. I hate those rotations. And what, do you have to, like, defeat his entire health bar again? Oh, no. I mean, how much of his health recovered because I messed up the QT? I mean, to be fair, I mean, like, in a no damage run, I would never mess up the QT just because messing it up deals damage, but, like, ugh. It's like they chose the worst style of QT to base this boss fight's entire QTs around. So sadly, I don't have enough red orbs to, like, fully max out my Blades of Chaos for this fight. So it just means that, like, oh, you have to jump when he does that. Okay. I actually wonder if, like, the little Zeus bolts are useful for that section. Okay, if you get enough airtime, you can avoid some of those attacks. Oh, well, I messed up that one. Got a little carried away. Ow. Oh, I dodged it, but I guess not. Okay, when will I know if it's okay to chase after it? Because I guess when I deplete its entire health bar, and ow. Ow. Oh wait, I'm supposed to do the Rage of the Gods when he does that. I forgot what trigger it was, but that's the trigger. And he keeps slamming his head into the ground way too much. He needs to stop doing that. Prato. Okay, so in this stream, I just hope I'll be able to actually beat this boss fight. Because I definitely won't be beating the game, but for the boss fight itself, like, that's gonna happen. There was like a trick with speedrunning where you could just defeat this thing a bunch of times by just pulling on the lever a bunch of times. But I forgot what the trick was. Oh wait, I think the trick was you can like prep the prepping thing or whatever while the boss fight was like coming up to you or something, or during a cutscene. Oh, what? Oh, come on. And, oh, he throws you to the ground. Okay, okay, now we're in ground combat. And you can still do ground combat. Okay, that's cool. And, oh, but he's a bit more dangerous now. And I don't have my useful skills anymore. See, what I don't like about using the lightning attack is that it draws him away from the stage, and then suddenly he's like too good for the lightning attack. Ow. Alright, so like you can kind of avoid the big clapping attack if you're good enough and like have enough skill, but it's not, it doesn't seem to be 100% consistent the way you can avoid it. Like on the momentum you get from doing the big, but then that attack can get you, and it's just like, okay, when will it be enough? Because I swear I've been attacking this boss fight for quite some time. Come on, give me the momentum. Ah. And okay, the clapping can reach from all the way back there. Okay. Oh, so this boss fight is pretty involved. Oh wait, so you could just draw him to the stage all the way from the beginning of the fight. And to be fair, I don't really want to do that. Like, I don't know, I actually prefer fighting him on the ground for the first phase. But you can do this, so, okay. Okay, I can kind of do something here. Alright, we can kind of do something here, okay, I see. I am not getting Ragnarok tomorrow because I don't even think I'm going to be done with God of War 1 today or tomorrow, so I still got God of Wars to play. Like, see, I actually prefer fighting this boss fight on the ground for the first phase, just because, look at that, like, look at all that wasted time. Okay, so that does deal damage. Look at all that wasted time. I could have, like, I would already be done with the fight. By the, oh, you can actually block that attack. Okay, that's cool. Can I block that attack? How many of these attacks can I block? That's what I was actually wondering about. Okay, I can't block that. That's one attack which cannot be blocked, sadly. So I've kind of messed up this phase, and actually, can I upgrade? I can't upgrade. Shame. Yeah, no, but this is God mode. And, okay, I remember this being like a Lego style boss fight where it was really easy, but this is a bit harder than I remember. So to give this game credit, it's not exactly a Lego boss fight. There's a bit more going on, and to be fair, I am trying to no damage, which complicates things. Like, if anything, if I was to buy a God of War game tomorrow, I'd buy the 2018 one, not the new one, because I still have to play 2018. Let's actually try the trick. I mean, I don't want to do the speedrun trick when, you know, trying to no damage this boss fight, because I'm sure it makes it kind of useless. And oh wow, the trick works. What a silly trick. And okay, well, I messed up the final part of it, but we've just skipped it to this boss fight's like third phase. You know, I have not played 2018 yet. See, that attack is very annoying because you can't just skip it by like jumping over him like that. See, this attack you can skip it by just attacking him a whole bunch like this, but... And I was just doing a lightning thing. Come on, get out of here. Alright, I've run out of magic. I can't do the lightning thing again, so I just have to rely on my combos. Come on, save me, save me! Oh, it did not save me, it did not save me, it did not save me. Okay, come on. Do the big clapping. I want to... No, that was the grab. I don't like the grab. What was that? It was like... I had to do like a big jump. Okay, so there's like some sick little combos we can do here. Especially if you bait out the clapping one. See, because sometimes... this boss fight does the stomp with the right hand, and sometimes this boss fight does... I forgot. Oh wait, do I do the cannon, or do I... No cannon yet. Honestly, this boss fight's a good evolution on the Hydra. You know, like, I mean, it's like the Hydra, but there's way more going on, you know, it's like more... Like, yeah, it is just a big boss fight again, but you know, for a big boss fight, this one's pretty solid. What? Oh, come on. That wasn't fair. Oh, wait, you can just block the big punch? I hope so. That would help a ton. Well, I can't block that punch. And it seems I can't block that fire. Alright, and... Okay, so let's try to do this glitch more consistently, let's say. Let's really nail it. There we go. Silly little game. Oh, well, I didn't do it this time, but whatever. We're here. Okay, so you can block that hit. Okay, that makes things easier. Way easier, in fact. And I jumped. I avoided that. Come on. Don't play me like that. Wait, but that one's like a grab. Okay, it has more of a build-up, so you can avoid it. Nice. Oh, so I don't really need magic, though magic will speed things up. It's just like, I don't need it, per se. Wait, so you can really you can really mash on this guy. In fact, I'm mashing so hard, my stick drift has returned. Okay, so like I'm pretty sure that hand totally grabbed me, but I guess the hitboxes are weird, and I'm kind of glad they're weird. Ooh, getting the high combos on this guy. Nice, nice. I mean, like, I don't want to do any, like, skips like I'm doing here in my full no damaging whatever, just because there's so little boss fights in God of War 1 that, like, making one of the only fights in the game shorter just seems counterproductive to me. I might as well just play him normally. I wonder if there's like a more stylish way to do this. I mean, like, this is pretty dope, you know, like I'm just consistent action, just boom, 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 just going hard on him. Like, I mean, keeping a consistent combo meter is probably pretty stylish to do. But like, I don't know, sometimes like this guy's hitboxes just get out of the way in such like a weird angle that like it's kind of hard to keep the hits going. Like, I don't know, I'm not 100% sure how the hit counter in these God of War games work, because like sometimes you can like keep things going and oops, I'm just going to pause for a bit because my mic is kind of tweaking out a bit. Wait, this guy's shiny? I mean, like, every time I hit him, he becomes shiny, but, like, normally, he's not that shiny. He's, like, really muscly. But, like, whenever, like, my Blades of Chaos hit him, like, in my previous God of War part, you know, in part 5, I mentioned that, like, Kratos' blades are pretty much Minecraft torches. So whenever these Minecraft torches hit him, like, he lights up super much, like, super fast. But he's not exactly shiny by himself, at least compared to some of the shiny things in this game. Like, this is the best combo to do against this guy. Just constant action, boom, 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 block, parry, so on and so forth. Like, and whenever he does that, just avoid it. And okay, so he hits me when I'm there, but not when I'm over there. Come on. Come on, what was that? Okay, so doing that attack does not avoid the grab, sadly. Wish it did, but it does not. Yeah, that grab is just a weird one. I do not like it at all. Okay, so doing that kind of avoids the grab. But I'm assuming the timing has to be specific, but it is a way to avoid the grab. Oh wait, now that I think about it, maybe there's a better way to avoid the grab in a more stylish fashion, I don't know. Okay, so I actually skipped a phase of this fight, so it would typically be longer, so during that longer fight, maybe I would recover the Rage of the Gods, because right now I haven't, and the fight's about to end. So, okay, what do we do now? Oh, okay, I guess we go for the... We kill him. Yep, bravo. There's still some more experimentation to do with this fight, especially if I do the entire fight in the game. But yeah, let's see. The door has been opened, and ooh, a bunch of red orbs. So now I'm probably going to be able to upgrade my blades, I hope. Yes, I can. Well, and it's going to take a while. Oh my goodness. And I didn't even use magic at all during the fight, so I can also just use some magic to kind of speed things up every now and then, and to like play a little more risky. But I don't know if it'd be more stylish to not use magic at all, or to use magic every now and then. Because like I don't really need it, so I could just waste it whenever I want. The Lance of the Furies. Lance of the Furies Air. Might of Hercules holding attacks. Ooh, we're Devil May Cry now. We have to hold the attack button to do certain attacks. Wait, no, that's wrong. The way Devil May Cry works is there's pause combos. We don't have pause combos yet. Infinite magic while Rage of the Gods is active. Oh! Oh! That would go insane in certain sections. Like, I mean, when I watch some of the no damages people have done for, like, this game's boss fights, I never saw that ability come up in the way I'd expected to, because with that description, that must be absolutely wild. Like, I would just spam the best move all the time and just win for that one section in the final boss fight. But yeah, there we go. There's the boss fight. He's dead. Oh, you get to actually look at him, get a clearer view. And now my blades are just this very sexy red. Look at that. Just, ooh, just love how that looks. Love the reach on that. Just, it's such an inspired, it's such a good choice. I don't know if inspired is the right word, but it's such a good choice to like change the color of your weapon to this bigger, shinier, red whips stuff when it's fully upgraded. Just, ooh, it's such a nice contrast. Look at that. Oh, whenever the grab happens, I could use magic. I mean, like, I feel there is a way to use your combos to avoid the magic, that grab though, but you know, might as well use the magic. And the grab rarely comes up, so just, you know, do a little bit of lightning every now and then. I actually wonder if that'll make the fight longer or shorter. Alright, so for this save, I am not going to save here. That's my save, which I'm going to return to when I try to do no damage. So we're just going to save here. I'm assuming Pandora's box is... Oh, yes, it is. Look at... Wait, or it's not. Or it is. I don't even know. And here we have some boxes to heal our health, heal our magic, but I have full magic, I have full health, so it doesn't really matter. I actually wonder if we ever return to this room or not. My second son, my last, has followed his brother to the... I don't know how to pronounce that, fields. In my heart, I know I must continue the work of the gods. But they take so much, and at last my soul begins to doubt. Pathos Verde 3. Alright, let's open this box. Wait, oh, it's not Pandora's box, it's another skull, which we're gonna use for something. The architect's son's head. The sun. Okay. And what do we do with the head? Do we have to return to like the fireballs or something? I'm gonna save the game again just in case. Elysium. 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 Oh wait, can you still get into the muse's room? Because I didn't. I didn't know where the door was. Is that still a possibility? Can you still get into that room? Because it seems like I got the keys, I just never got into that room. Wait, is it even the right choice to go down the stairs? I mean, like, this room, I already got what I needed from this room, so there's no reason to... Oh, and there's no other way to proceed through this area with it, which isn't going down the stairs, unless I can platform over there, which I can't. Because God of War, like, this was true of 3, and it seems like it's also true of 1 to an extent, where sometimes they put invisible walls so that you don't needlessly die. You know, so like, I mean, sometimes there will be platforming sections, and God of War 1 has a lot more of those. But whenever there's a part where, like, they really don't want you dying for no reason, they just put an invisible wall. I didn't expect God of War to be that kind of game. I thought they'd just let you kill yourself if you really wanted to. Alright, so I can still get into the Muse's room. Oh, I'm going to get the power of Hades there. Very nice. Because that's going to be the next thing which I try to upgrade. I'm going to try to fully upgrade the powers of Hades because it's the one which I need.
Lord Hades, your progress is impressive, Kratos.
He doesn't look like that in the third game.
To your ultimate goal. I offer you the souls of
He looks like a big fish. In fact, I think this design got scrapped and they put it to like a certain boss enemy in another God of War game or something, because that is not Hades.
Take this power and use it to defeat your enemies.
Oh wait, is that Nolan North? Well, it seems both of my, live streams have Nolan North in them. Raphael and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and now Hades. I know it's funny because, I mean, usually that guy has a recognizable voice, but I guess I don't... Oh, wow, if it's not fully upgraded, they're yellow? That's kind of disgusting. I'm just getting annihilated right now. Okay, so after this encounter, I can just go upstairs and get my health and magic back.
Let the rage of the gods drive your blades, Kratos.
Die. Oh yeah, if I can just recover my magic, I might as well just do... Oh wait, that's the wrong lightning. I don't want that lightning. I want this lightning. Because at the moment, this lightning is more powerful than the Hades thing, because just the Hades thing isn't fully upgraded yet.
Go with the gods, Kratos. Go forth in the name of Olympus.
Well, I can't go in the name of Olympus yet. I have to pick up the health chest. So yeah, so in order to get into the Muse's room, do I just continue in the main story, or do I do a bunch of backtracking? Like, what do I gotta do here? So yeah, it's good to save these chests until you completed that challenge. Though to be fair, I think the reason I took so much damage during that challenge is because I just wanted to try the Hades spell, even though there was no reason to try it out aside from curiosity. But I don't have curiosity about it. I already know about the spell, so might as well not do it. Save your magic. Okay, so no damaging that big Minotaur probably shouldn't be very hard. In fact, I might even do it today. Like, you know, later today. Just kind of go back to that save file, you know, kind of get a good strategy going and just go from there. Honestly, it's probably easier than the Hydra, because, I mean, with the Hydra, I actually had to, like, get out of the way for certain attacks. But for this guy, I mean, I can block that one attack. I can avoid that other attack just by doing the jumping attack, like the jumping heavy attack with blocking and all that. And then for the grab, I can just use magic, and the combination of all that will just make it unbeatable. No, I have to return here? But I've already been... Ooh, there's water. I don't remember there being water here. Okay. If there's water here, what's going on over there? Oh, is this actually a new room? I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay, so just continue on with the story, and well, I'm assuming where I'm going is continuing on with the story, even though the camera isn't set up like I'm going anywhere new. The camera's kind of set up in a way where it's like backtracking. I don't know, just like with camera angles, there's like, especially with these games with fixed camera angles, if you're going the right way, the camera will like seem like you're going the right way, but if you're going the wrong way, the camera will make it seem like you're going, you know, the wrong way, but I'm going the right way, because... That's a funny little jerky animation. It's like... He like stretches his whole arm out. Okay, so the room is hidden in the section where I have to climb the outside of the temple. Okay. So I'll just have to find it. Is that the right place I have to go to, or do I have to go to another place? I'm not sure. Is that the right place to go to? I don't know. If I'm stuck here for too long, I'm just going to go to the... That place looks cool. Let's check it out. Oh, wow. I don't know what that unlocks, but... Okay, it probably unlocks this. Nope. What's going on here? Is this the right thing to do? Doesn't seem very important, so let's just move on. Who do I go through here? Wait, have I already been here? Yes, I have. Do I just go back inside that room? Is that room important? I don't know. The camera is... Oh wait, this room is important, but it just takes me outside to this room. I don't know how to describe it, but it seems like it's not that important. Like, that leads to that, and that leads to that, and it's just like any opening just leads me to the same area, it seems. Like, yep, that's the same area. That's the same area. That is still the same area. Yep, so there's no point to spinning this thing aside from making this really shiny. Oh yeah, that's the whole point. You have to make this thing really shiny. So if I want to make that thing really shiny, I need to spin this around until we get to the shiny part. Okay, we're not at the shiny part yet. We have to keep going. But if there's any part which seems like it would go to the shiny part, it seems like this would be it. So I'm assuming there's something to spin around here, maybe. No, maybe we just need to keep spinning the thing in the second layer. Is this the right thing to spin? Yes, it is. Not there yet. Oh yeah, let's talk about how Letterboxd for some reason just has a bunch of stuff that is not movies. Like, it just straight up has some TV shows. some animes, and you know what? Like, that's all right. Like, I'll accept it just because it means that I can give Ping Pong the Animation a 10 out of 10 on Letterboxd and just let people know about that show. That is a 10 out of 10 anime. Ignore the art. I mean, like, you know, if you have issues with the art style, like, just get good. Frankly, it is a fantastic show, and so is most of the other stuff Yuasa has directed. Like, he hasn't directed a bad thing at all. Like Kayaba, Tatami Galaxy, Kayaba, Tatami Galaxy, and Ping Pong the Animation are all 10 out of 10. Go watch them. Devilman Cry. I was trying to say Devilman Cry, but no, it's Devilman Crybaby. I have some issues with that one, but that one is still cool, though, is the thing. It's not by any means bad, so you can still watch that one. It's still dope. I just think it has a few issues here and there. It's like this makes the thing spin, but I don't know if it's making this thing spin in the way I want it to spin. See, like, the light would come from there. Oh. Okay, everything is line... No, it ain't. Alright, on some level, I've messed up. Okay, so this puzzle's a little more complicated than it lets on. So we have to go here, we have to go there, and then we have to go back inside and flip the doors around. Okay, so the thing with God of War is that sometimes the puzzles are just push a block here and so, but sometimes, like, the puzzles have a little bit more going on. So there is a reason why this has multiple doors, because you have to set up the door in the right location. I don't know, some of these puzzles actually have a pretty nice design to them, you know? It's like, ooh, even the camera switches, and you saw that, right? Like, that little foreground, the thing off in the distance was, like, pre-rendered until you got closer to it, and then it became, like, fully rendered. Guess little computing tricks and whatnot. Coding exists. Oh yeah, I didn't use my new attack yet. Oh, my new attack is just a big boom boom. And the enemies don't care about the big boom boom. Oh yeah, so you can do this in Ascension, but it's like you have to build it up. I actually don't remember ever using the big boom boom at any point in my first God of War 1 walkthrough. I just didn't know about it or didn't care. Uh-oh. Do I have to repeat that entire puzzle? I have to repeat the entire puzzle. It's a neat puzzle, but I already solved it. Okay. Do I go in here to flip the switch? Oh wait, no. What I have to do is I have to get this door and the door over there synced up first. So let's go do that. Okay. Alright, so these two doors are synced up. Now I need to sync up some other doors and... So I actually looked up footage of that Shadow of Rome game, and it looks kind of cool. Like, it does look a little bit clunky, but like it also looks kind of neat. Like, some of the combos are pretty fast. And I also looked up that Soul Calibur game, and I'll just say I have less nice things to say about the Soul Calibur game. Now, the Soul Calibur game itself looks kinda iffy, because for one, when I looked up the Soul Calibur Legends game, it kept saying like Wii, Like, is that a Wii exclusive game? Because if it's a Wii exclusive game, then does that mean I have to shake the Wii remote every time I want to attack? Because if that's the case, that is not a game I want to approach for no damage in any way. And from the footage I saw, it didn't really look like the best. But, yeah. Yeah, no, like, my interest for this Soul Calibur game just kind of went down when I saw that it's on the Wii and that it probably has a shake the Wii remote combat system, which after playing Ice Age 2 The Meltdown and like its brief arrays into combat, that is not something I want to mess with. Like, the only shake the Wii remote combat system I want to mess with is like the Wii Sports Resort sword fighting, alright? Like, I'm not sparing Soul Calibur Legends any credit. And well, also Skyward Sword, because it has motion controls. And to be fair, you don't even need to use the motion controls anymore because it's on the Switch. But I do own it on the Wii, so I might as well try to no damage it on the Wii. And like, that game's a little inconsistent with like the way the Wii remote works. And also, to be fair, I've never actually beaten Skyward Sword. I played like the first 3 hours and I guess I got lost or something and didn't pick it up again. And save point. Thing is, I could actually stream Wii games with the setup I have right now. I just need to move the PS3 out of the way and just put the Wii there. So there could be some Wii streams. And oh, what's going on there? Yeah, well, here is just a place I've been there before, but there's a magic chest there. But I don't need to heal my magic yet, so yep, let's do it. Ooh, a whole pre-rendered cutscene, okay. Ooh, the Max Payne games are dope. As for no damage, like, those games don't exactly have boss fights, it's just shooting stuff. And also, has anyone actually no damage the entirety of the Max Payne games? Because, like, don't the enemies have, like, hit scan in that or something? Wouldn't it just straight up be impossible at one point? Like, it would be dope to do it, but I don't even know if I have the skill to do it, because you have to be really good at shooting and all that, and also just have a good mouse and keyboard setup. Hey, I remember that guy. You're the podcast guy. I mean, you should have a podcast, but you're just dead in, like, a Greek tragedy instead of, you know, running your what would have been a very successful podcast. I've played, like, the first hour or so of the first Max Payne, and then I stopped because my copy is glitched. Like, the Steam copy of Max Payne, all the cutscenes are like glitched where there's zero voice acting, and like that's one of the things I was looking forward to the most, so I just stopped playing the game because I couldn't figure out how to like solve that glitch, sadly. Whenever I get around to like no damaging Thief Gold, that's also something I'm gonna have to return to, because like the Thief Gold also has a glitch where the cutscenes just straight up don't work. And also the games aren't in full screen unless you get a certain mod, so I'll have to mess around with that for the Thief games. Like, the only game which, like, where all the cutscenes work without a hitch from what I remember is Deadly Shadows, and that game also has a few issues of its own from what I remember, because it's kind of a shaky PC port.
Your progress is impressive, Kratos. But be warned. Once you ascend to the upper
Wait, even the
levels
third
of the
game?
temple, you will not be able
Like, I mean,
to
I
return
believe
without
that for the first two games, but
Pandora's
is the third game also not hit scan?
As Kratos rose through the massive,
Because like the third game was made by Rockstar and used like a more modern engine, so I'd actually be surprised if that one also is like projectile based.
but to the madness of the warrior designed
Wait, did I just skip the Muse room or not?
floors of Pandora's temple, but what lay in wait above would test even the greatest.
Hey, I mean, if it's possible, then I might give it a go. Because, I mean, sometimes you don't want to give it a go because, like, no one has done it. Like, no one has no damaged the entirety of Call of Duty Black Ops. But if it is actually possible to no damage the entirety of Max Payne 3 and someone has done it, then at least I have, like, some strategies to go on. You know, there's, like, some proof that it's a possibility. Okay, is it possible to get to the Muse room when I'm at this point? Oh, hey, what's going on here? No! The worst enemy in the series makes its triumphant introduction. Oh dear. So my strategy for dealing with these guys in God of War 3 is just to grab them a whole bunch. And it seems, oh wait, it's a little harder to do that in this game. Like it is a possibility. It's just that you have to mash that grab attack. Okay, so the strategy still works. It's just going to require a lot more work because you have to mash the shit out of the grab attack. Because at least in God of War 3, you don't have to mash it nearly as hard as in this game. And okay, this thing also has a ton of health probably, so you have to like mash the shit out of the grab attack like 5 times. Okay, that's it. Hey, I was in the middle of something, come on. Oh, when you fully upgrade the blades, now you can do stuff like that. Okay, that's cool. Oh wow, this combo actually juggles them? Okay, so they're not as obnoxious as they were in God of War 3. Okay, the strategy for getting a girlfriend. Okay, I can help you out with this. So what you need to do is, number one, you need to specialize in a certain knowledge base. And if you want it to be movies, then here's what you do. You have to watch a movie. You have to watch about a movie every 2 days. So throughout the week, that means you'll watch 1, 2, 3, 3.5 movies every week. And if you build this up for 2 months, you'll watch a staggering amount of movies. And also make sure that each of these movies are movies that you think are going to be good. Because you see, what happens is we want to watch new movies, we want to watch movies with a lot of buzz, but sometimes you just know a movie's going to be bad. Just skip those type of movies. You know, watch movies that like have a bunch of critical acclaim or just something which you just watch it and you just think it's going to be good. There's no guarantee that that movie will be good, but at least there's a better chance that you'll be consuming is a bad word, you know. It's like, ooh, consume this, eat this, you know, eat this fucking shit. No. Like watch the movies, enjoy the movies, you know, art, movies, yada yada yada, whatever. So once you do that for 2 months, you will have seen a lot of movies, and that will help somehow. So yeah, that's how you get a girlfriend. So yeah, just do that. Can I kill that thing immediately? Oh, I guess not. Ooh, this is a fancy cutscene.
Kratos had been in service to the gods long enough to know the Harpy had been sent as a warning. A reminder.
Wait, I passed the Muse room?
Of the decision that cost Kratos everything. Had it been that long since
what even is in the Muse room, anyways?
Of the barbarians. That long since he traded everything to save himself.
Ares!
And the god of war stepped through. Descending from Olympus, he saw the making.
It was in the Rings of Pandora.
In a mere moment. Ares would save Kratos. He would turn him into the perfect warrior, his servant on Earth.
Oh,
Only
magic
a simple
boost?
pledge of loyalty was required.
My life is yours, Ares. From this day, I shall carry forth your will.
And his fate was sealed. As promised, Ares rescued his new disciple, bringing forth the power of a god. Destroying those who would slaughter Kratos and his men. As for Kratos, no mere sword and shield would befit the newest servant of the god of war.
I am rearranging my mic.
Forged in the foulest depths of Hades. Once attached, the chains remained so, chained and seared to the flesh, a part of the bearer's body, a permanent reminder of Kratos' pledge.
His teeth have a weird shine to them.
Ultimate power.
What movie should you watch? You should watch M from the 30s.
From within.
Watch M from the 30s. Watch The Incredible Shrinking Man from 1951. Don't watch The Incredible Shrinking Woman, which, by the way, was Joel Schumacher's debut. It's bad.
Wretched beast!
Wretched beast.
I know who it is you serve. Return to your master. Tell the god of war I am his no longer. Tell him he is not safe while I walk the earth. I will find Pandora's box. And I will use it to see him tremble and fall before me.
His voice sounds kind of weird there. Like, you know, he's not doing this the whole time. You know, he actually sounds kind of smooth. Another film you have to see is The Passion of Joan of Arc from 1921. That's a silent film. So you will be watching that. Watch the new movie Tar. It's very good. I highly recommend it. It's slow, and the ending's weird. I'm not a big fan of the ending, but it is a really good character study. Kind of like There Will Be Blood, but like for women, and with less blood, technically. Though there is some blood every now and then, a bit surprising at points. Oh yeah, I also need to see The Invisible Man, but I don't know if you're referring to the old one or the new one, but I gotta watch both eventually, but I do have a bit more interest in that old one. Now, one section of films I am not very well versed in is the samurai films, like the Akira Kurosawa films. Like I'm not well versed in his like filmography at all. The Cliffs of Madness. Okay, actually this may be a good stopping point because I actually do have class like in an hour or so. Like I don't know if I should continue with this and get to the next save point because I don't know when that next save point is going to come, because the Cliff of Madness, it's quite a name. I mean, how mad are these cliffs really? Is this just like a short gimmicky section or is it like a whole setup thing? I don't know. Oh yeah, one film you should definitely see is the film Mad God. I've mentioned it before. I actually forgot what video I mentioned. I actually mentioned it in my Roblox Dead Souls. I mentioned it at the very end. The only place I know where it's streaming or like showing at all is on the Shudder thing. It's a pretty graphic film. It's made by Phil Tippett, and he spent 20 to 30 years making it, and it is a great horror film. Watch that with definitely if you're into horror, but if you're not, then if you're kind of squeamish, then I actually don't recommend it at all. Because it's very brutal, it's very disturbing, and it does not care. Like, it will fuck with you. Yeah, no, because like when it comes to the new one, I have not heard many good things. Like what I've heard about the new Invisible Man is that it has a neat concept, but it's a modern horror movie, so it's not good. So it's not gonna compare to like the classic or whatnot. But the modern Invisible Man is a better attempt at making a modernization of an old Universal thing than, you know, the Mummy, which that new Mummy sucks. And to be fair, the third Mummy movie is god awful. So, like, I understand why they had to reboot it, but I also heard the reboot was god-awful as well. Like, the only good thing we got from that Tom Cruise Mummy movie was that they accidentally released the trailer with 0 sound effects and music, so you just hear Tom Cruise going, "Ah! Ah!" It's a really silly, like, trailer. Like, they just accidentally released it without any, like, they released a rough cut of the trailer with only, like, the voices, and it sounds so stupid. Like, look that up. It's the funniest thing in like the entire franchise, by far. Also, just to continue on the horror trend, what you want to get into some Cronenberg, I highly recommend Videodrome. Because it's Cronenberg, the gore is very uncomfortable, but that's a great one. Like if you need an introduction to his stuff, Videodrome is the way to go. Very sexually charged, very graphic, and also dealing with some themes which I'm not smart enough to explain right now. It's not like the film is like that confusing, it's pretty straightforward, but I'm just no expert on it right now. I don't think I could do a better job than Tom Cruise. Like Tom Cruise, he dubbed that trailer to comedic perfection. I can't outdo him, sadly. Like, I'm a man of many talents, but Tom Cruise, he's been doing this for a while, okay? Like, this is his domain. I'm not gonna, like, trespass on it, let's say. Is this the main story path, or is this just a secret thing? I don't know, because there was the ladder, and, I mean, I don't know what's going on here. There's a save point at least, so I'll just get the save point now. Yeah, like what's up here? If it transitions to a cutscene, I'm just gonna quit the game and go the other way. Okay, this seems to be the main story path, so I'm just gonna go the other way and see where that goes. But is it the main story path? I don't know. Let's just see what the main story path is, and then if it is the main story path, I'll just go the other way. Like, I'll quit the game and go the other way. Like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna quit the game and go the other way. I don't think... There we go. That does actually lead to the... Now, if this also leads to, like, an unavoidable fight, that's going to be very weird. So let's just see here. There's a health chest. Ooh, big minotaur. Ooh, scary. This is weird. Am I just gonna have to visit these locations like all at once? Like, you know, it's kind of like that Hades maze. Am I gonna have to kill everyone here to progress or something? Or was this all just a secret thing to get these red orbs? Oh yeah, I think by now I probably should have enough red orbs to upgrade the Hades thing at least. Almost. Oh wow, the enemy got stuck on a wall, so it did not hit the enemy right next to it. That's strange. Am I supposed to do something here? Any puzzle? Any... Oh yeah, and I guess while you're watching movies, checking out David Lynch's stuff also is a good thing to do. Like, I mean, I actually plan on making a video sometime in the future ranking all of his films. But Eraserhead's kind of like the good introduction, because it is probably one of the most intense of his films, and probably one of the more confusing ones still to this day, so... You know, if you're worried about his films being confusing, just watch Eraserhead, and if you're confused, then... If you're, like, comfortably confused by Eraserhead, then... His future stuff won't be too bad. Like, I mean, some of his future stuff, I say, is more confusing than Eraserhead, but if Eraserhead is, like, good and you like it, then you'll probably like a lot of his future stuff. Or not. I don't know, because some people, like, think... Like, some people, like, their favorite Lynch thing is Eraserhead. I can't say that's me, but for some people, like, Eraserhead is kind of the peak of his stuff, and they don't really like the future stuff. Peak. But yeah, definitely watch Eraserhead. It's a surrealist classic, and also a film student favorite, so yeah, it's worth it. And a good Halloween movie, though it's not Halloween anymore, and these guys are easier in this game. I don't know if it's because I'm using a more efficient combo, but I am not having nearly as hard a time fighting these dudes as in the third game. This is actually a rare occurrence where an enemy is actually harder to fight in the third game. You know, I just annihilated that guy. Uh-oh. This is trouble. I have no health, and there's like a bajillion skeletons, and at least I have a bunch of magic, though, so I can use the Zeus magic against these guys. But I have to time it well. Okay, so entering here forces you to fight the silly dillies here, but going downstairs puts you in a forced fight against something. I don't know what the something is, but it's something. Yeah, you can actually like just juggle these guys. You can't do this nearly as easily in God of War 3. Oh, so these guys still have like that really bitch-ass grab, which like screws you over. So they still have that attack, but it seems they do it less. And also you just can annihilate these guys easy. Hey, look at that. They don't even have that much health. That's wonderful. This game is like actually balanced. Wow. Alright, so there's a magic chest there, so I can just spam magic to kill him. That is true. Alright, you bounce, because I'm going to be bouncing in like the next 10 minutes if I can beat this section in the next 10 minutes. Alright, so now I don't got to worry about being cautious. I can just spam. Just kill him like that. Very nice. What? No! I actually remember this section as a kid. Like, just when that thing started moving away, I remember that this was a pain in the ass to do. Oh, and he's back for more. See, unlike other enemies, like this thing actually like consistently bounces them again and again. Like this doesn't happen with the Minotaurs. Like, and this enemy rarely like doesn't get bounced. This is wonderful. Oh, health or magic? I'm gonna go with magic. And the Minotaurs are here. Oh, come on. You know, I'm just mad, so I'm gonna lightning these guys. Come on. No. Let me get that health. Let me get that health. And there's another one. And no, oh, I accidentally killed him, so I didn't get his health. No. And like, I think Fight Club is a good movie. Some people don't, and honestly, like, I understand, but I do think Fight Club is really good. It's not my favorite of Fincher. I actually think The Social Club might be my favorite, even though a lot of the dialogue in the Social Club, the Social Network, I got confused. Like, a lot of the dialogue in the Social Network does kind of sound like what people, the sort of arguments which people have in their shower when they lose an argument in real life. Like, oh yeah, that'll show them, and like their shampoo bottles start clapping. Like, a lot of the dialogue in the Social Network does kind of feel like that. However, the actors are like doing a top-notch job, and like David Fincher is just a classic director. You know, he's like, everything is just so perfect that, you know, it just works. It just works. Though sometimes it can be a little too epic for its own good. Okay, what's going on here? Hera, we actually meet her in the third game, and she's horrible. What's going on here, though? Aphrodite. And there's a secret over here. Let's go with that. And oh, you actually have to enter a cave here. Okay. Okay, now I should be able to upgrade Hades. Yeah, the next time I reach a save point, I am going to save the game. I hope it's soon, because I really do need that save point. Oh yeah, the second fight with Ed is horrible. A lot of it is luck, frankly. It's a terrible fight, the second one, just because it's a huge crowd, and in Yakuza, in the Dragon Engine, fighting a huge crowd is just not fun at all, so you just have to deal with it. That's just the way it is. You know, there's like ways to approach crowds, but like with crowds, you know, like I play it kind of safe, but even when you're playing it safe, you can still get screwed over. So yeah, no, just keep trying. You'll get it after like 3 or 7 hours. You never know. It's a toughie. Not a goodie. What the? Oh wow! I almost killed myself there. Wow. Is this a secret room where you just get a bunch more orbs? I guess it is. Wait, am I actually supposed to jump off and like kill myself? There's like nothing here. So actually, I don't think that's the case. I think you're supposed to just go down and go down the other way. Was everything I doing just an elaborate ploy to get more souls? Or is it just part of a bigger puzzle in the area? I don't know. Yeah, like, I mean, the camera is telling me to go this way, because, you know, it's, like, forward-facing. Usually when you're not supposed to go somewhere, the camera looks like that. But when you're going the right way, the camera looks like this, so I guess, yeah, no, I'm not going to kill myself over there. I'm not going to let it happen. I got my red orbs, I'm chilling, I'm good. Let's go back to where I started. So is this whole cave just pointless? Guess so. But what do I do here? Is there a... Ooh, there was like some bridge thing you have to do over there. But I'm assuming the mechanism is downstairs or whatnot. Oh, am I going the right way? I think I am. And oh, yep, yes I am. Oh, this is painful. This is painful. They put those enemies right in the wrong location. Oh wait, but maybe it won't be so painful for me if I can juggle them off of there. And also if I have some invisible walls on my side, that would also help. And oh, I can just do that. I can just juggle them like that, okay. And okay, the archers are not helping their case at all. In fact, if I can get past these guys and just get those archers, that would be just terrific. Because maybe I can also damage the... Oh, ow, ow, ow. Now, see, there's 2 of them, and that worries me. And now there's 2 of them again, which makes 3 of them, and that is just... Stop it! Stop! I want that chest! Oh my god! Get me to a save point. If there's a save point down there, I want to get to it. Yeah, no, fuck that chest. We're just gonna go down here. Let's see what's up. Give me the save point. Please. And here, I'm sure we have to, like, activate a switch or something to get up there. Or can we glitch up there? I don't know. Not really. Nah, not really. Okay, first, I need a chest for everything and a save point. Please. There is a chest, there's just that there's enemies. So let's just get the chest. And they kill me before I can get the chest open. I actually beat Sleeping Dogs. So I am familiar with the game. As for no damage, I don't know. I haven't tried it myself. It's just that the combat system is a little too Batman Arkham-y for my tastes. But maybe, no, that's wrong. I actually really liked the combat system when I was playing it. It's just... Oh, here we go, come on. Come on. Yep. No! I was so close. And oh, these guys are just annoying. Stop it. Stop it. I'm gonna get hit. Hey, come on. Okay, maybe now I can get the health chest, get hit, and still survive. Let's hope, let's hope, let's hope. Okay, so I can survive. And oh, what is happening? What is happening? What is this? Okay, so they infinitely spawn, so let's just... What is happening? What is going on? What? This is insanity. Yeah, no, like I wouldn't even want to do the shooting sections of like Sleeping Dogs. I'd want to only do the combat because what I remember from Sleeping Dogs is that the shooting sucked ass. So like I wouldn't even want to do it. Oh, I can do that. I didn't know. Okay, so now we have a bunch of secret chests. And here I can either heal my health or my magic. I'm going to go with health because I need it. Okay, so there are no save points nearby, and I need one right now. Oh, so wait, now the gold guy wants to block attacks? Get the fuck out of here. Alright. I don't have enough orbs to fully upgrade this, but I do plan on fully upgrading this, so I might as well just put my blood into it while I have it. So yeah, let's just go back to the mayhem over here. Oh, okay. That was silly. Oh, another one, okay. Wait, did that actually kill the bull? Not to my knowledge, it didn't. Hey, I was in the middle of a combo. Get out of here. Yeah, these gold guys plus these minotaurs is a bad combination. Just utterly painful. See, and that camera angle is not the best either. I could barely tell what was going on. Yeah, this camera angle is not doing this game any favors. And oh. Let me do it. Okay, the game let me do it. Ooh, and there we go. Very nice, very nice. And there's another one. I hate this game. Hey, let me go. Come on.
Let the rage of the gods drive your blades, Kratos.
Hey, get juggled. This dude keeps blocking my attacks. Like, just let me juggle you. Oh my goodness. Ooh, just keep that juggle going and... Oh, he just blocked it. That was perfect. That was a perfect combo. Come on. Let me do my combo mag. There we go. That's how you do it. Yeah, it wasn't the best ending, but what can you do? Oh, wait, no, that wasn't even the combo mat I wanted to do. I wanted to do like a full combo here. And okay, well, that works out. You know, when I press the circle button, I should... Oh, this guy's glitched, isn't he? Oh, never mind. Okay, I fixed the glitch, though. And we've solved it. We've solved the combat issue, and now we have to solve this whack-ass puzzle. I'm assuming it's whack. Because, like, yeah, it's just a whack-ass puzzle. We have to play Tetris. Come on, let me spin the T that way. And hey, don't you dare. If I want to put a T, it has to be somewhere around here. Let's see. Well, it's not going to be there. It might be there. Or it might be here. Well, that's obviously not how it's gonna go. Maybe it can go like that. Maybe. I don't know. Wait, I don't think you're supposed to do Tetris. I think you're supposed to use these blocks in order to platform across these things. Oh, wait, maybe you are supposed to play Tetris, though. I don't know. I mean, considering... Like, there's nothing to platform to over there. I mean, there is something to platform to up there, but I already went up there, so... Yeah, let's read this book. Like my soul has been shattered, your path forward is fragmented. Rebuild my soul and open the path. Pathos, Verdes 3. So yeah, they just want us to play Tetris. So let's just do that. I haven't played Hand of Fate 1, so I have not played the second one either. That sounds oddly familiar, but I don't know it. If I flip it the other way, it makes sense. But yeah, what's Hand of Fate about? Because I'll tell you one thing. There's this game called like Black and White or something, or like it was like some point and click adventure game which has like this really spooky ending, and it looked kind of cool. Okay, never mind. This is not the way you're supposed to do it, apparently, unless I'm trying to do it a certain way. Wait, maybe it is though. If I do it like that, it is. Oh, so if I do it like that, then I can push the T like that. And then that makes sense to me. Is there a tall one? There is a tall one, so we can use this tall one for the right side. I think my Tetris instincts are kicking in. I hope there's a save point after this, because I really need it, because I need to like leave right now. Okay, let's see. This is all making sense. And then you just need to flip this one around. And then you put the little block there, maybe, and I don't know if the little block is going to be able to fit everything, though. That's the one thing that worries me. Oh wait, but you don't even need the little block. You just use the big block. So I guess the little block is actually an outlier. Unless it isn't. Let's see. Well, see, the thing about no damaging an SMT or Persona game is that it seems like the only way you could do it is by getting the exact right build, and I don't know, by the point you have the exact right Persona to do it, it just seems kind of boring. I mean, to be fair, maybe there is some fun to be had in doing the combat, but it also... Isn't it just straight up impossible? Because, I mean, your party members will get hit. That's for sure. You can't avoid that. So... You can avoid damage yourself, but someone's gonna get hit in your party, and at that point, you know, what's the point? Like, really? And yeah, this little block was actually an outlier. You just needed that block. Okay, so now we have the Kiwami gem, so we can make the Heat Aura gem upstairs a green one, I'm assuming. Yeah, we're taking the necklace. And there we go. Oh, wait, do I go there or do I go? Oh yeah, I guess you do go there. And wait, I saw a magic chest somewhere, but I think I probably already... Yep, I already used it. Yeah, classy. And there we go. That's exactly what I was asking for. So yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. And in the next stream... I mean, to be honest, I'm not 100% sure how this game works, how much is left, but I'm pretty sure that in the next stream I'll probably beat the game. Probably, no guarantees, but yeah, the 7th one might be the final stream, which would be good luck. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will